let's make some creamy shrimp pasta. And we gotta do it the long way because I'm out of cream. First, I clean off my pasta noodles because I'm gonna reserve some of this pasta water. So I just clean just in case because you never know factories, whatever. Once it comes to a rolling boil, I'm gonna reserve some of the pasta water. Again, that's why I cleaned the noodles. That's why it started off with the red basket because I cleaned my noodles. And we're gonna put the olive oil in and put the shrimp in, and we're gonna put my personal blend, that's my blend up in the kitchen, on there. There are like 2 pounds of shrimp, I think, and then I added some ground cumin in because I just I just like the way it tastes. We're gonna mix this. We're gonna let it cook mostly, but not don't overcook them because shrimp will be rubbery if they overcook. So you want them to just cook because you know they have to get put back up in the hot mix at the end. So that's what we're doing here, covering them up. And meanwhile, we are cutting up some green onion because we're gonna add these at the end. And let's just get this out of the way. I'm showing y'all my lemons because I have a bunch of lemons floating around at this point. Doing a bunch of projects with lemons. We're gonna go back to that. You see that juice? You want to keep that juice. We need to use that juice. We want that juice. And we deglaze the pan with the pasta water. And then we're gonna add in some butter. It wasn't quite a whole stick, but you have how much butter you want. It's your body. And then we're gonna use about 4 ounces of cream cheese, and it was most of a stick of butter, but you can easily do it with a half a stick, half a stick, because that is half a stick. Never mind, half a stick, and me struggling with melting it when I didn't have to do all that. But you know what? I feel like it would have made it melt quicker when I broke it up. This is one of those trust the process things. Now over here we're gonna come and we are gonna squeeze lemons. One thing I love about being in the kitchen is if you need to get some stress out, it's always something you can do. Squeezing these lemons, very therapeutic, okay? So we're gonna do, I believe I did 4 um, whole lemons cut in half. And I use that to catch the seeds because it just makes life easier. When you see me rubbing the lemon up against it, it's because I'm getting the extra juice that's in and out. And it works. It works for me at least. You can do it how you want, but this is how I choose to do it. Again, very therapeutic. Very therapeutic. There are many ways to make it, but this is how I do it. I don't typically like the creamy. My daughter asked me if I would make it creamy. So I did this. If you have a cream, when it gets to the point of where I put the pasta water in to deglaze, you could have just added the cream and butter to that, and it would have been a much quicker process. Now we're gonna add the lemon, part of the lemon juice in to this, and I could not find my metal whisk, so I'm going in with this one. And this is just to make sure everything is combined and smooth and broken up really well, very well. And now you're gonna add in your shrimp, part of them. With now you see why we needed. I wanted to keep the juice so that flavor can permeate throughout, because you just don't want to be tasting lemon. Like you actually want to taste shrimp. At least I do. And now we're gonna add these, the pasta in a little at a time. And I was doing something. I don't know what I was doing, and I forgot to rinse them off. So then I had to struggle because I didn't rinse them off enough. And that's okay. I'm okay with it. Them being hot probably helped the process go along, but if you rinse them off, it'll get a lot easier. I put in a little bit more of the lemon juice And I'm just gonna keep doing this until all of the pasta are combined. That was an entire box of pasta noodles. That was two full bags, the large bags of shrimp that I use, the shrimp. So that's why I use so much pasta. It was necessary. And here we are. We're gonna mix it and there is a lot of juice in there. You cannot see it, but also I did not want my pasta like sometimes you're getting this liquid falling off everywhere. You can make creamy pasta without having the liquid everywhere, all over the plate, flying around, and that's how I do mine. When I do the creamy pasta, which is rare because I prefer my shrimp pasta to not have cream on them. And we're gonna add in those green onions, and then we're gonna pop the lid back on, and we're gonna let the steam do what it do after we mix it, of course. Um, it's not gonna be cooked, but it's gonna be steamed just enough to give it what it's supposed to give. That's the best way I can explain it. It tastes really good. It tastes really good. I realized I had some more lemon juice, so I added the rest in, and I'm gonna give it a couple of more mixes and trying to make sure I'm getting all the juices from the bottom to the top. That's gonna help cool that heat down so my pasta doesn't overcook and so that my shrimp doesn't become rubbery. So mindful in the way I'm flipping it around. There's a reason for that. Getting some of the heat off. And now we're gonna plate it up. Yes. It's time to eat, guys. Um and it turned out exactly how I wanted. Again, if you have cream, you can just add the cream in. You don't have to do all that extra stuff. I would have rather just use the cream, but I didn't have any. So, well, actually, my cream was frozen, so I had to improvise with what I had, and that's why I ended up using the cream cheese instead. Still worked out perfectly. And here we go for the taste, and it was so good. I was shocked. I actually kind of like this better than with the cream. I just have to say that. And as always, happy dining. Have any questions? Leave the questions down below. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and see you in the next one.